Okay, so hello grade 9. Welcome to our lesson number 5, which is the series circuit. I know that you are already familiar with the different components of electric circuit. So, mas madali na ito para sa atin. I am Sir Wawi, your ever curious science buddy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe para lagi kayong updated sa mga susunod pa nating video lesson. Like what I've said, okay, alam ko na familiar na kayo sa component ng electric circuit. Ano nga po yung mga components ng electric circuit? We have a wire, a switch, a bulb, okay, and then the most important, the source or the battery. Okay, so this time we will discuss the first type of electric circuit, the series circuit. Ayan. So for our short review, let's identify the following symbols for this. Okay, the first one is resistor. Ano nga po yung symbol natin for resistor? Sinong nakakaalam? Raise your hand. Correct, yung parang pazigzag po, sir. Ayan, correct. You are correct. What about the symbol for conducting wire? Sir, yung para pong pa-horizontal or straight line? Yes, you are correct. What about battery? Sir, yung may positive and negative. Tamang-tama kayo. What about a switch? Sir, yung parang may pataas. Okay, correct. Ayan, yung parang may okay, yung parang slant. Ano? Okay, switch. So hopefully, you are already familiar with the following symbols because in this lesson as well, gagawa din kayo ng schematic diagram ng series circuit. So, ano po yung schematic diagram? So, when we say schematic diagram, it is what? It is an illustration of a particular circuit using symbols. Okay. Ayan. So, what about the bulb? Ang nga po ulit ito. So, parang yung pabilog lang paikot. Ano? Iyan. Okay. So, this is a simple home electric circuit. May switch, may bulb, and may battery. And the battery is considered as the source. And of course, the wire, which is the path of the electric current. Okay, pag sinabi natin current is the flow of electrons. Ayan. So for our unlocking vocabulary, okay, wordscapes challenge muna tayo. A complete path through which electric current flows. Ano nga yung complete path? May bulb, okay, may switch, may battery, and may wire. Correct. It's an electric circuit. What about this one? A circuit where components are connected. Yung magkakakonekta yung mga components. One path, the flow of electricity or current is what they call single, or the flows of electrons is only one. Okay? Isa lang yung dinadaluyan ng kuryente. Correct. It's a series circuit, which is our topic for today. So, yung next activity, pwedeng ipagawa naman ng teacher or pwede namang it's up to you na. So, ito na may construction po ng electric circuit, the series circuit. Pero, ako po ay pupunta sa PET. Okay? Tuturuan ko kayo paano gumawa ng series circuit. So, balik ulit tayo dun sa ating mga previous vlog. Nakita doon, hindi natin napailaw yung electric circuit. Ano? Failed. Pero dito papailawin natin syempre gagawa tayo ng paraan para mapailaw na 'to. Okay, so kung titingnan natin, okay, may battery tayo, may wire na. Okay, pero hindi pa yan complete. Okay, check na natin yung values para makita natin yung values ng ating battery which has 9 volts. Okay, and then lagyan pa natin ng isang battery. Ano yung total voltage natin? It's 18 volts. Ano yung total voltage natin? Nagdagdag pa tayo. It's 27 volts. Maglagay din tayo dito ng wire. Okay, lagyan natin ng wire. And then, a switch. Siyempre, dapat may switch pa. Ano? Okay. And then, lagyan natin ng first load. Okay, the first bulb. Okay. Tingnan natin later kung iilaw na yan. Second load. Okay, ano po yung ginagawa niyo, sir? Ito po yung electric circuit. To be specific, it's a series circuit. So, maglagay pa tayo ng another load. Okay. A wire. Sa tingin ninyo, iilaw na kaya itong mga anak? What do you think? Okay, what do you think? Iilaw na kaya itong gawa ni Sir Wowie? Abangan sa Lunes. Ay, hindi po pala. Ngayon po. Ngayon po ano? So, tingnan natin. Are you excited, guys? Magpapailaw na tayo ngayon. Pailaw sa plaza. Joke lang. Okay, so ito na po. Ayan! Jaran, thank you so much. Umilaw na siya mga anak. Okay, and you can see how the electron flows and how the bulb light up. Okay, ang galing. Ang galing-galing. Okay, so in our previous lesson, we discussed, okay, the idea of Ohm's law. Okay, di ba? Nakuha niyo na naman, which is ang formula ng Ohm's law is electric current or current is equal to voltage divided by resistance, or I is equal to V over R. Okay, which pag binasa natin, It means that current is directly proportional to voltage and inversely proportional to resistance. Na ang ibig sabihin, pag mataas ang voltage, mataas yung current, mababa naman si resistance. Pero pag mataas si resistance, mababa si current, mababa si voltage. They are inversely proportional. Hopefully, alam natin yung idea ng Ohm's law. At kung ating titingnan ngayon, sabi natin sa series circuit, it is a type of circuit where electrons flows in one path or single path. Okay, so balikan natin yung PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so for our activity, number 3, understanding, okay, understanding uh, current, voltage, resistance in a series circuit. Ayan po. So, in a series circuit, electric current flows in a single path. Yun ang tatanda natin. So, the current is the same through all components while the total voltage is divided among them. The sum of the voltages across each component is equal to the total voltage of the circuit. So, sige. Okay, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang ating series is only one path of electricity or electric flow. The current in series circuit, it is the same in all parts of the circuit. What do you mean by the same? Sir, ano pong ibig sabihin na yung current daw sa lahat ng parte ng circuit pare-parehas? Tingnan niyo yung equation mga anak. Current or total current is equal to current 1, current 2, equal to current 3, equal to current N. Okay, so ibig sabihin, lahat ng parts ng ating electric circuit pare-parehas ang current. Let's say, ang current ng bulb 1 ay 2 amperes. Lahat po dyan, 2 amperes. Walang nakakalamang. Walang malalamangan. Kumbaga, ang current sa series circuit, pantay-pantay, pare-parehas. Hindi ka pwedeng manlamang. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-cheat dito sa current kasi sila ay equal. Walang bias. Okay. So, next, voltage is shared among components. Shared. Okay. Kumbaga, pinaghati-hatian nila. Okay. So, each component gets a portion of the voltage. Let's say, mga anak, yung voltage natin sa ating example, 3 volts. Okay. Yung equation natin is total voltage is equal to voltage 1, 2, 3, and so on up to voltage N. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong dalawang bulb dito, mga anak. Ibig sabihin, paghahatian itong dalawang bulb, yung 3 volts. Okay. But, remember ha, yung value ng voltage ng bawat bulb, pwede pa rin magkaiba. Kung let's say 10 ohms, 10 ohms yung bawat bulb, pare-parehas lang yung voltage nila na marireceive. Pero pag nag-iba yung resistance ng bawat bulb, okay, depende. May mas mataas ang voltage, may mas maliit ang voltage. Pero let's say parehas ang ohms, parehas ang resistance nila, parehas to ang ohms, parehas ang resistance ng dalawang bulb. What do you think will be the voltage of its bulb? 1.5. Paghahatian nila yung 3 volts. Tingnan natin ha. Tatandaan niya ang ating formula. What about sir sa resistance? Mga anak, ang resistance natin is the sum of all resistances. Meron tayong dalawang bulb. Let's say, imagine nyo na lang, meron tayong 2 resistor dyan. Okay, ang ating equation for resistance is total resistance is equal to resistance 1, 2, 3. So let's say yung bulb 1 natin ay ang resistance niya is 10 ohms. Yung ating bulb 2 ay ang resistance niya ay 10 ohms. Ipag-add nyo lang yun, 10 plus 10. Anong total resistance? 20, diga? Ganun lang kadali sa resistance. Okay, next. Sige, proceed na tayo doon sa, okay, tandaan natin, current is same everywhere. Voltage is divided across components. Okay, punta na tayo doon sa ating pinaka-highlight. Balikan natin. Okay, ayan. So, kita naman natin na ang ating total voltage dito ay 27 volts. At alam na natin na ang resistance, ano ang total resistance dyan? Okay, we have 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30. So, 30 ohms. Papatunayan natin, okay, papatunayan natin na yung current ay pare-parehas in all, okay, in all parts of the circuit. So, tingnan natin sa ating source. Ang current dapat na matatanggap ng bawat bulb ay 0.9. Okay, so tingnan natin kung lahat ba ng bulb ay 0.9. Kung may nakalamang kaya. Tingnan sa ibang part ng wire kung 0.9 din. Okay, 0.9 din. 0.9 ba lahat? Yes, walang nakalamang. Okay, yan yun din yung reason kung bakit yung mga bulb na yan, pare-parehas yung liwanag nila, walang nakakalamang, walang mas maliwanag. Okay, kasi nga, pare-parehas yung current. Okay, tandaan natin mga anak, pag inalis ko 'to, itong first bulb, ano ang nangyari? Mas lumiwanag. Pag inalis ko pa 'tong another bulb, sobrang liwanag. Okay, kasi wala na siyang kahati. Okay, pero the more na magdadagdag tayo ng load, the more na mag-uunti yung liwanag kasi, okay, iba-iba na yung voltage na matatanggap nila, pero yung current pare-parehas pa din. Okay, tatandaan. Okay, sige. Sa voltage naman, okay, meron tayong 27 volts. Okay, tingnan natin kung tatama na tayo dito. Okay, so meron tayong 9 volts sa first bulb. Okay, and then meron din tayong 9 volts sa second bulb. Okay, and then meron naman tayong 9 volts sa third bulb. Pag pinagsama natin yung tatlo is 27 volts. Okay, which is, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang voltage ay shared. Dinedivide ng bawat load. Pinaghahatian. Okay, sige po. Okay, so proceed na tayo sa ating problem solving. So dito mga anak, sa problem solving, dalawang problem lang yung aking ibibigay na sample. The rest of the problem here in the PowerPoint presentation, ipapaubaya ko na sa inyo mga teacher para naman may twist pa, ano? So, series circuit guided problem solving. Okay, so let's start. So for our first problem, okay, for 140 ohms light bulbs are connected in a series. So meron daw tayong apat na 100 na bulb na may 140 ohms na resistance. What is the total resistance? Yun yung tatanungin natin. Okay, remember, the total resistance is just the sum of all the resistors. So, resistance 1 plus resistance 2 plus resistance 3 plus resistance 4 and so on up to resistance n. Magpa-plus lang kayo dyan. If it is connected to 110 volts, ang voltage natin daw is 110. Okay, how much is the total current in the circuit? And then, calculate the individual current and voltage across each bulb. So, dito mga anak, ang ating i-compute is yung resistance, yung current. The current naman, isa lang yung value because current is equal in all parts of the circuit. Yung voltage, iba-iba. Okay, in different bulbs. Yun yung ating isosolve. So, for the given, yung ating resistance, 140 ohms, okay, na may apat na bulb. Okay, at ang ating voltage, 110 volts. So, una muna natin kuhanin ay yung resistance kasi mag-a-add lang naman tayo. So, ang gagawin natin, resistance 1 plus resistance 2 plus resistance 3 plus resistance 4 is equal to total resistance. So, apat na 140 ang ipagpa-plus, equivalent po siya sa 560 ohms. Don't forget to write the unit kasi mamamali kayo. Next, after getting the value of resistance, you have to solve the value of current. Sir, ang current po natin is total current is equal to current 1, 2, 3, and so on up to current n. Eh, wala nga. Paano natin yun isosolve? Para makuha natin yon, gagamit tayo ng formula ng Ohm's Law. Ano nga po ang formula ng Ohm's Law? Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So, ibig sabihin, yung voltage natin, which is 110 volts, i-divide natin doon sa resistance or total resistance. Ano po yung total resistance na nakuha natin? 560. So let's substitute. Okay, IVR or current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So ang value po ng voltage ay 110 volts. Okay, and then yung ating resistance ay 560. So 110 divided by 560 is equal to 1.196. Mas maganda, wag na nating round off. Pero, karaniwan talaga nira-round off, especially pag may mga inconsistency. Especially sa voltage, kailangan natin yung i-round off para makuha talaga yung exact amount. Okay, so, ang ating current in all parts in current 1, 2, 3, 4 is equivalent to 0.196. Okay, so current is the same everywhere. Ayan. So next, we are already solved the value of resistance. We already solved the value of current. Now, let's proceed in solving the value of voltage. So titingnan natin yung value ng voltage kada bulb. So dito, hindi tayo mahihirapan kasi lahat ng bulb may 140 ohms. So ibig sabihin, pare-parehas yung voltage nila. Paghahatian lang nila yung 110 volts. So para makuha natin yun, derive natin yung formula from the Ohm's law, which is current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So using triangle method, we can derive the formula of voltage, which is voltage is equal to current times resistance. Okay, magta-times tayo dito. So voltage is equal to 0.196, the value of resistance, and 140, which is the value of resistance. 0.196, the value of current, and then 140 ohms the value of resistance. Okay, so dito mga anak, sir, bakit po 140 yung ginamit ninyo doon sa resistance? Eh, ang nasolve po natin, sir, kanina ay ang value ng resistance ay 560. Hindi mga anak, hindi 560 yung gagamitin natin. Kasi dito, ang gagamitin natin is yung ohms mismo or yung resistance mismo nung kada bulb kasi ang kukunin natin voltage of each of the bulb. Kasi titingnan natin paano nila hinati yung 110 volts. So 0.196 times 140 is equal to 27.44. Actually, pag pinag-plus natin yung 27.44, try nating ipag-plus mga anak, apat ha. Okay, try nating ipag-plus. 27 point 44 plus, okay, 27.44 plus 27.44 plus 27.44, apat is equal to 109.76 yung makukuha natin. Sir, 109.76. Ay, hindi po 110. No, ira-round off natin siya kasi 109.76. Okay, equivalent po siya sa 110 volts. Okay, malapit na. Yun yung sinasabi ko na kailangan talaga nating mag-round off dito sa voltage. Okay, next. Ayan. So we already get the value of resistance, the total 560, total current in each bulb 0.196 ampere current, okay? And then voltage is 27.4 in each of the bulb or 27.4 volts in each of the bulb. Ano? So sir, magbigay nga kayo ng problem. Yung iba-iba naman po yung resistance in each bulb. Sige, try natin. So problem 2, 8 lights are connected in series to a 220 volt source. Meron tayong 220 volts source, yung battery natin. Four of the light bulbs, yung apat na bulb, ay may resistance na amounting of 80 ohms. Okay, walong bombilya, yung apat daw ay may 80 ohms resistance. The other four have resistances of 100 ohms. Iba-iba, no? What is the total resistance of the circuit? How is the total current and the individual currents across the light bulbs? And how much is the individual voltage across each resistor. Okay, so similar yung pag-solve natin. Una muna natin i-solve ay yung resistance, pangalawa yung current, last is yung voltage. So sa given, meron tayong walong bulb. Yung apat na bulb ay 80 ang resistance or 80 ohms. Yung pangalawang apat naman is may 100 ohms. Okay, and then meron tayong total of 8. Ang voltage na ay 220 volts. So let's get that resistance by using the equation resistance 1 plus resistance 2. But since 4, okay, so ilan nga yung 4? Ilan yung 80 ohms na bulb? Apat. So 4 times 80. Okay, and then 4 times 100. So 320 plus 400 is equal to 720 ohms. Kung imano-mano natin yun mga anak, 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus 80 is equal to 320. And then 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 is equal to 400. Pag pinagsama natin, 320 plus 400 is 720. Okay, para hindi kayo malito. 720 ohms, the value of resistance or the total resistance. Sunod, current, IVR naman. Okay, ano po yung value ng voltage? 220. Ano po ang value ng resistance? 720. So, ang ating current dito, 220 divided by 720 is equivalent to 0.306 na pag ating in-round off is 0.31 amperes. Okay, so ito po yung value ng current in all parts of the bulb. Lahat ng bulb, okay, no matter what resistance na kanilang value ng resistance is 0.306. Okay, kasi naka-series circuit. Ito na tayo magkakatalo sa voltage kasi iba-iba yung kanilang resistance. Unahin muna natin yung apat na valve na may 80 ohms. Okay, magta-times lang tayo. Okay, so current is 0.306 times 80. Yun yung value ng resistance ng apat na bulb. Doon sa apat na bulb or first four, ang kanilang voltage is 24.48 volts. Doon naman sa second four na may resistance na 100 is 0.306 times 100 is equal to 30.6 volts. Magkaiba, 'di ba? Ayan, but check natin yung total. Okay, so 24.48 times 4. Bakit times 4, sir? Apat yun eh. So tandaan nyo ang sagot, 97.92. Okay, we have 30.6 times 4 as well. 122.4 plus 97.92. Okay. So, ang nakuha ko dito ay 220.32. Sir, may labis. Pero pag ni-round off natin yun is 220 volts. Okay. So, hopefully, medyo clear tayo doon. Ano? Okay. Doon sa ibang mga problem solving mga anak, ipapaubaya ko na ito sa inyong subject teacher. Okay. So, hopefully, you learn something today. Thank you so much, grade 9.